So here's the deal. Nino Brown, the same rapper that got into a huge beef with, who was it? Trick Daddy. Yeah, he got into a huge beef with Trick Daddy recently. You know, Trick Daddy from Love and Hip Hop Miami, as well as, you don't know Nan with Trina. Yeah, that Trick Daddy, Mr. I'm a Thug. That dude. So, they got into a big heated beef not that long ago, and now he's back making headlines once again. There's a video that I posted on my blog, which is from YouTube, where Nino Brown spent about 3 minutes and 52 seconds basically slandering and slamming the Kardashians. I mean, he went in. And it was all about how, I guess somebody said, hey, man, what do you want for Christmas or whatever? And he's like, look, I got everything I need. Now, as far as what I don't want for Christmas, let me tell you what I don't want. I don't want one of these Kardashian hoes, as he calls them. And he talks about basically how they're cursed and how, the different men that mess with them, different crazy things have happened, and how they're culture vultures without any talent, and how basically getting with them would lead to the downfall of man. And, he named the different people that they've been with. And, it's so funny because there's other people that they've been with that are doing pretty well, which, he could have named. But let me tell you guys something right now. Before I read to you the conversation that allegedly took place between Nino Brown and Kim Kardashian, there were some memes going around and different people were saying different things, like naming the different men that they're with currently, like Scott, who's with Courtney. I forget the basketball player's name that's with Khloe allegedly right now. They talked about the troubles that Kanye West is having. And of course, he's with Kim Kardashian. They talked about Tyga, who's with Kylie Jenner. And basically they said, so-and-so went through, like, for example, Kanye West lost his mind. Let me see. Tyga hasn't had a hit in years. What's another one? Stuff about Scott, how his behavior has been erratic or whatever. And I'm going to get into every single one of those in a separate video. It's going to be a really long video. I'm going to break down each one of them individually. I have a little bit of research to do. I just want to make sure I know exactly what I'm talking about before I make that video. Let me tell you what Kim Kardashian allegedly had to say to Nino Brown and what he allegedly had to say to her. But just for the record, a lot of people were sending memes around and basically talking about the different people and naming this list of different things and how they flipped out. I mean, Gilly the Kid, he made a video talking about it as well. And pretty much everybody's just pretty much saying the same thing. The funny thing about it is, I'll get into it in a separate video where I will break down how what people were saying about the Kardashians is just not true. But let me go ahead and read to you what allegedly transpired between Nino Brown and Kim Kardashian. She allegedly said to him, delete that video now. Who in the hell you think you are to disrespect me and my family? Who put you up to do this? Why are you attacking us? We support you and like all your great videos. But this is very wrong and disrespectful. You will be hearing from our attorney if you do not remove that video. Remove it now. He said, I want $5 million and for y'all to leave our black men alone forever, and then I'll take it down. We are lacking leaders in this world because of y'all curse and affect, not effect, but affect with an A, y'all have on these weak ass men. I'm sick of the bullshit. Other than that, you and your lawyer can kiss my ass and feed me grapes. Grape emoji. Really, dude? Anyways. She allegedly said to him, and then you post the message for publicity. You were sick in the head, Nino. I can't believe God made people like you. This is horrible on your part as a man who have kids. Take that video down and leave us alone. I'm done. Expect a lawsuit for defamation of character today. He responded, allegedly, bitch, please. I should sue you for gold digging and stealing all that plastic to put it in your body when people in Africa need it more than you and your punk ass sisters and daddy do. Tell your lawyer I sleep till 1 p.m. so make sure he calls then. Court don't scare me. I'm an ex-con, stupid dummy. And he also said the following on social media. Oh, I fucking forgot. Reggie Bush and Chris Humphries. Shaking my head. These Kardashian bitches are hell sent. They work for the devil. They appear beautiful, but they are bad luck. Remember this. Lucifer was beautiful too, and you see what he did? The devil do not care who he use. He knows y'all don't want them ugly, beat up, bullet wound bitches. So he's using the bad bitches as bait to tear down our powerful black men. First of all, dude, I had to interject right there. So these bullet wound bitches, they're any better than the Kardashians? Don't they seem like they're cursed too? If you want to say that the Kardashians are cursed, but the bullet wound bitches are better? they just don't look better. These dudes would be in major trouble if they were dealing with them too. But anyway, let me go ahead and get back to what he said. Stay away from these bitches. Remember this, a good woman is an investment, but a bad bitch is a bill. A bill that can cause you to lose everything you got. It ain't worth it. Subscribe to my channel, youtube.com/Nino Brown 305. So he's in, I guess, from Miami or whatever, from Florida. But listen, before I read this other message, let me just say this. These bullet wound bitches, as he calls them, will get you killed. Okay? The other types of women that he's talking about. But there's somehow a better choice. But I'll talk a little more about that in a minute. I ain't removing shit. Fuck her feelings. And the new Kanye with the blonde hair feelings too. Bitch, who the fuck raised you? I got badder grammar. I got badder grape girls than your fake wop booty ass anyway. I don't even know what that means. You not gonna keep getting rich off our black talented men who strive their whole life to be successful and then leave them broke and heartbroken. Whenever you feel like jumping to a richer ball player or rapper, fuck you and your whole family tree. Y'all talentless and are definitely Illuminati sent. Kiss my black ass, you whore. I'm 38 hot. Or is .38? Does that mean 38 caliber? Hot right now. That you even text, and after all these years you never sent a happy birthday text. Shaking my head. Now you know my number, you punk. Everybody subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm about to go live. I can't read the rest of that. I'm about to go live and into something. I don't know. Maybe it says straighten out this tramp. I don't know, but anyways, well, check out my YouTube since he mentioned his YouTube channel, Nino Brown 305. You might get a good laugh out of some of the things that he had to say. Let me tell y'all something, man. This whole this is why I stick up for the Kardashians, because people are not being actual and factual. Khloe just made $1 million in one day when she launched her denim jeans line. What is it called? Good American Jeans. Over there in LA, Los Angeles, California. Good American Jeans. $1 million in the first day, for the record. All right. Kim Kardashian's application or game, what did it make? Didn't it make, for some reason I'm thinking, see, there were different numbers that are, see, what she made and what the actual application made are two different things. Of course, you have to have people, to develop the game, people to market the game, and different things like that. But basically, Kim made many millions of dollars. Like, the amount of money that my girl Kim made was like more than 10 times the amount of money that most of you people who are listening to this will make in your whole lifetime. That's just off of one project. The one thing that I don't really see people pointing out about the Kardashians are cursed, and look what happens to these different men that get into relationships with the Kardashians. The one thing that I just really have not seen is people acknowledging the fact that those men who got into relationships with the Kardashians had their own issues before they got into a relationship with them. Look at Kanye West. Like I said, I'm gonna break it down in more detail later, but let's just get this straight. Kanye West was allegedly ruined by the beautiful Kim Kardashian, the finest white woman that ever existed. Now, I thought that Kanye was being accused of had lost his mind in 08-09. When did the sex tape with Kim and Ray J come out? Didn't it come out around 08? I'm not saying that the tape caused it, but unfortunately, the passing of his mother, Miss Donda West, that, made him, it definitely affected him big time. And around that time, he released that odd album, at least what we thought was odd, the 808s and Heartbreaks. Of course, once he put out Yeezus in was it 2012 or 2013, then people were like, oh, what in the world is this, Kanye? We don't know what's going on. That's what people were like, whoa, what in the world is really going on? But that 808s and Heartbreaks, people forget about the fact that when that shit first came out, a lot of people didn't like it, and they were like, what the hell is this? It was some completely different music, and people were like, damn, Kanye done really lost it for real. Remember? See, I gotta refresh your memory. Hell, a lot of people were saying that in '05, when Katrina happened and he spoke out, when he was standing there with Mike Myers on live television, and he said George Bush doesn't care about black people, and he was talking about the other different things that were going on with Katrina, with the hurricane in New Orleans. I think it was 2005. If you actually bring your brain back to that time in America, people were saying things about Kanye West losing it even then. People were looking at him funny then, okay? Then by the time 08 or 09 came around, that 808s and Heartbreaks came out, people were definitely looking at him like he lost his damn mind. They were like, what the hell is this, Kanye? This is your artistic vision? When he put out his shoes. Hell, when he was talking about the whole fashion thing, you don't have the answer, Sway. They said that he was crazy then. And wait, what song was that? He said something to the effect of, they say I went crazy, I'm about to go dumb again. Was that Otis with Jay-Z when they did the Watch the Throne album as the duo, The Throne, in like 2011, I think it was, 2012? People have been saying that Kanye lost his mind for years now. Before Kim Kardashian came into the picture, when she came into the picture, and definitely after. So people have been saying this for a long time. So please don't insult me by saying that my favorite, Kanye West, lost his mind once Kim Kardashian came into the picture, because people have been saying this for a little over a decade now. Pretty much since the beginning of his, I don't want to say the beginning of his career as a rapper, because he was a producer even going back to the 90s. Producing hits like, if I'm not mistaken, he did The Truth for Beanie Siegel. He did a song on the Mad Rappers album from like 1999. If I'm not mistaken, Eminem was on one of those tracks and Kanye produced it. But anyways, the point is this though. People have been saying that Kanye lost his mind for many years now. So this whole game that people were playing where they're like, well, Kim came into his life and he lost his mind. Like, y'all been saying that. Say something new. Come up with a new insult. I mean, he's a freaking genius. Like, what is there bad to say about Jesus, you know? Let me see. Who else? Lamar Odom. They're like, oh, Lamar Odom got strung out on this, that, and the third. I mean, it sounds like Lamar Odom has some major issues before getting with Khloe. Do you really think that being with Khloe Kardashian, other than him being on drugs or whatever he was doing and almost dying at like a sex ranch, isn't that what happened? You really think that being with Khloe Kardashian led to this? Did you ever stop to think maybe this is who he was before he got with her? Maybe he was doing shit like that before he got with her. Maybe she ignored some things. Maybe she tolerated some things. But to say that she is the cause of the problem, to say that she is the root, is downright disingenuous. I seriously doubt that for some reason. You got to understand something. The same people were saying this, these followers who were just merely repeating what they heard somebody else say, these lemmings, will also turn around and parrot what information? They'll say, the only reason why their family is hundreds of millions of dollars deep, the only reason why they're so successful is because of the father, because of the mother. No, because of Ray J's dick. Ha 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 ha. And they think that they sound so intelligent saying that. That's so stupid. Just downright straight up dysfunction. I mean, when you repeat things like that, I mean, that just goes to show that you have a serious lack of critical thinking skills for these people to sit up here and say the reason why that family is so successful is because of a sex tape. Ray J's dick, or as they word it, excuse my French, is the only reason why the family's really. So Khloe made $1 million in one day off of selling jeans. Kim made, I think it was over $100 million with her application with a single game. Kylie is as successful as she is with her makeup line. Kendall is as successful as she is being one of the biggest supermodels in the freaking planet. I think she's on the list of like the top 21 models. I think she might be at 20 or 21, but the point is that she made the list. Everybody is basically very successful. Rob has his sock business. He's a millionaire too. A multi-millionaire too. Kris Jenner is a mastermind, master manager with her finger on the pulse of the media. These people are business geniuses. It's hard for you to believe that because you're so busy calling them hoes that you can't peep game. You're the same type of clowns who will sit up there. I'll name some names in the longer video. But you listen to these black radio show hosts, I'm not going to name anybody's name, who talk about spitting game and stuff like that. You think you can get game from somebody from the streets? You need to be trying to soak up some game from my girl Kris Jenner, because she definitely knows what she's doing. You have people out here that might have $1 or $2 million who are from the streets, and you're listening to some street idiot with $2 million over listening to Kris Jenner, who has helped to make her family hundreds of millions collectively. Sad, but I'll talk about that more later. We're gonna really talk business. I just got to make sure I get my numbers right before I make that video. That's why I'm not saying too much in this one. Anyways, do you think they're cursed or not? Illuminati or not? The devil or not? Let me know. I say hell no. Love the Kardashians. I love learning from them. Let me know what you think about it all below. Be sure to subscribe to the Meat Magazine YouTube channels. Visit meatmagazine.blogspot.com for more. Follow me on Twitter at Meat Magazine, Meat Magazine 7 on Google Plus, and Meat Magazine blog on Instagram.